Once upon a time, in a small Texas city, lived an 8-year-old girl. Despite her young age, this little girl had a heart full of dreams and as well as a strong determination to succeed. It had always fascinated her to think about airplanes and flying. Growing up, her father was usually gone from sunrise to sunset due to his full-time job, but occasionally, when he came home early from work or was free on the weekends, he would take his little girl to get some ice cream and go to the local airport and watch the airplanes take off and land. This was a special thing that they enjoyed together. Throughout her life, this little girl often found herself gazing towards the sky, wondering what it would feel like to soar above the clouds. The rush she would experience as the airplane soared overhead left an undeniable mark on her heart. As she grew older, she wondered what it would take to work in the aviation industry. And in a male-dominated field, becoming a pilot felt like an unattainable dream for someone like her. There were people in her life that doubted her abilities based on her gender, yet she refused to be defined by those stereotypes. At her high school career day, her English teacher, who knew about her passion for flying, had invited her friend, who was a female airline pilot, First Officer Rachel, to give a presentation in her class. This little girl was beyond excited to speak with Rachel. She asked Rachel to speak with her privately during lunch, and they had a great time sharing different stories and experiences. She was inspired by Rachel's story. Her journey to become an airline pilot included similar challenges and obstacles, but hearing her tale ignited a spark in the girl's heart, fueling her determination to pursue her dreams despite the odds. The turning point came when she took a discovery flight for her 23rd birthday. The moment the airplane lifted off the ground, her heart raced with excitement, and she felt an overwhelming sense of freedom and possibility. From that point forward, she knew that becoming a pilot was her true calling. After college graduation, she started researching flight schools in her area. With each step she took towards her goal, she encountered both support and skepticism. However, she remained resilient and focused on proving that she could define the norms and excel in aviation. As she immersed herself in private flight training, her passion grew, and she discovered a profound sense of freedom and empowerment while piloting an airplane. Her journey, however, has not been without challenges. There were moments when she felt overwhelmed or incapable, but she learned to embrace those challenges as opportunities for growth. She holds on to the vision of inspiring others like her to pursue their dreams regardless of society's barriers. And just a week before her solo, she faces yet another set of challenges. She's at the last few dollars that she has saved up. She didn't realize the extent of the financial burden that flight training entailed, and knowing that she is so close to achieving a significant milestone, doubt about her never becoming a pilot has crept back up. But this girl's determination knew no bounds. She researched every potential scholarship and grant, timelessly filling out applications and reaching out to aviation organizations. And then a glimmer of hope appeared. A video scholarship that could help her achieve her dream. I am that little girl, if you haven't already guessed it. Hi, my name is Chelsea Uzoukwu, and it would mean the world to me to be chosen as a Make a Pilot Scholarship recipient for July 2023. Becoming a private pilot is not just a personal achievement. It is a realization of a lifelong dream that I did not think would be possible 16 years ago. With this scholarship, I am confident that I can make my dreams take flight and one day proudly be able to say that I am a certified private pilot. And lastly, I just wanted to say a big thank you to everyone at the Make a Pilot organization for continuously helping fund future pilots get one step closer to achieving their dreams.